Question 1. What does this road sign warn you about ahead? A sharp curve to the left. B. A dangerous curve to the right. C. A series of curves ahead. D. A winding road section. Answers is B. A dangerous curve to the right. This warning sign indicates a dangerous curve to the right is approaching. Drivers should reduce speed and be prepared to steer through the curve safely. Question 2. You see this sign, what must you do? A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Give way to all traffic. C. Stop completely and give way. D. Only stop if other traffic is present. Answers is C. Stop completely and give way. The stop sign, octagonal red sign with white border and text, requires you to bring your vehicle to a complete stop before the stop line, and then give way to all other traffic before proceeding safely. Question 3. What is by this road sign? A. Recommended speed 50 km per hour. B. Maximum speed limit 50 km per hour. C. Minimum speed limit 50 km per hour. D. Speed advisory of 50 km per hour. Answers is B. Maximum speed limit 50. This sign, a red circle with a number 50 inside, indicates the maximum speed limit permitted on that section of road. Drivers must not exceed 50 km per hour. Question 4. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. You must turn left. B. You must turn right. C. You must proceed straight ahead. D. You may turn or go straight. Answers is C. You must proceed straight ahead. This mandatory sign, blue circle with white arrow pointing up, means that you must proceed straight ahead. You are not permitted to turn left or right at this intersection. Question 5. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. No cycling allowed. B. Cyclists give way. C. Mandatory cycle track. D. Shared path for bikes. Answers is C. Mandatory cycle track. This mandatory sign, blue circle with a bicycle symbol, indicates a cycle track, meaning it is specifically for cyclists. Cyclists must use it where available. Question 6. What does this road sign warn drivers about? A. A humped bridge ahead. B. A slippery road surface. C. An uneven road section. D. Are taking place. Answers is C. An uneven road section. This warning sign indicates an uneven road surface ahead. Drivers should reduce their speed and be prepared for bumps or dips in the road to maintain control. Question 7. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Road narrows from both sides. B. Road widens from both sides. C. Road narrows on the left only. D. Road narrows on the right only. Answers is A. Road narrows from both sides. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead narrows from both sides. Drivers should be aware of lane width and adjust their position and speed accordingly. Question 8. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Stop before proceeding. B. Give way to all traffic. C. Proceed without stopping. D. Only give way to vehicles. Answers is B. Give way to all traffic. This sign, inverted triangle with red border, is a give way sign. You must give way to all other traffic, slowing down or stopping if necessary, to allow them to pass before you proceed. Question 9. What does this sign prohibit? A. Parking on this road. B. Overtaking other vehicles. C. Turning left or right. D. Driving over the speed limit. Answers is B, overtaking other vehicles. This prohibitory sign red circle with two cars, one red and one black, signifying a ban on overtaking, means that overtaking other vehicles is not permitted on this section of road. Question 10. What does this sign inform you about ahead? A cycle crossing ahead, B, a pedestrian crossing ahead, C, school children crossing, D, a shared path crossing. Answers is B, a pedestrian crossing ahead. This warning sign indicates that a pedestrian crossing is ahead. Drivers must be prepared to stop and give way to pedestrians who are crossing or about to cross the road. Question 11. What does this sign mean for goods vehicles? A, goods vehicles only, B, no entry for goods vehicles, C, goods vehicles exit here, D, goods vehicles must stop. Answers is B, no entry for goods vehicles. This prohibitory sign red circle with a goods vehicle symbol indicates that goods vehicles are prohibited from entering this road or area. Other vehicles may still be allowed. Question 12. What does this mandatory sign require? A, you must turn right, B, you must turn left, C, you may go straight, D, right turn is prohibited. Answers is A, you must turn right. This blue mandatory sign with a white arrow pointing right means that you are legally required to turn right at this intersection or junction. No other direction is permitted. Question 13. What does this sign indicate about the priority of the road? A, you must give way, B, end of priority road, C, you are on a priority road, D, priority over oncoming traffic. Answers is C, you are on a priority road. This sign yellow diamond with white border indicates that you are currently on a priority road. This means traffic on this road has priority over traffic entering from side roads, unless otherwise. Question 14. What danger does this sign warn of? A, road may be flooded, B, loose gravel on road, C, slippery road surface, D, uneven road ahead. Answers is C, slippery road surface. This warning sign indicates that the road surface may be slippery, especially in wet conditions, due to factors like rain, ice, or oil spills. Drivers should reduce speed and drive with extra caution. Question 15. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A, no parking permitted, B, no stopping permitted, C, parking only for short period, D, stopping for only. Answers is B, no stopping permitted. This prohibitory sign red circle with a diagonal line through it means no stopping. You are not allowed to stop your vehicle here for any reason, even briefly, except if required by traffic or an emergency. Question 16. What type of intersection is by this sign? A, crossroads ahead, B, a roundabout ahead, C, A, D, a complex junction. Answers is B, a roundabout ahead. This mandatory sign blue circle with 3 arrows forming a circle indicates a roundabout ahead. Drivers must approach with caution and follow the rules for entering and exiting roundabouts. Question 17. What does this sign prohibit at an intersection? A, no left turn allowed, B, no right turn allowed, C, no U-turn permitted, D, proceed straight only. Answers is B, no right turn allowed. This prohibitory sign red circle with an arrow turning right and a diagonal line through it means no right turn. You must not turn right at the intersection where this sign is displayed. Question 18. What does this road sign indicate about traffic flow? A. Two-way traffic ahead. B. One-way road ahead. C. End of one-way road. D. Traffic signal ahead. Answers is B. One-way road ahead. This information sign blue square with a white arrow pointing up indicates a one-way road. All traffic must travel in the direction by the arrow. Question 19. What danger does this sign warn you about on the road? A. Falling rocks ahead. B. Loose gravel or stones. C. Slippery road when wet. D. Causing debris. Answers is B. Loose gravel or stones. This warning sign indicates that there may be loose gravel or other stone materials on the road surface. This can reduce tire grip and cause skidding, so reduce speed and drive with care. Question 20. What is the meaning of this road sign? A. Road closed to bikes. B. No entry for trucks. C. No entry for all vehicles. D. Give way to oncoming traffic. Answers is C. No entry for all vehicles. This prohibitory sign red circle with a white horizontal bar means no entry for all vehicles. You are not permitted to enter the road or area beyond this sign, typically used for one-way streets or exits. Question 21. What does this sign mean for driving? A. Turn right or go straight. B. Go straight or turn left. C. Turn left only. D. No left turn allowed. Answers is B. Go straight or turn left. This mandatory sign blue circle with a white arrow pointing up and left means you must either proceed straight ahead or turn left. These are the only permitted directions of travel. Question 22. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Steep descent ahead. B. Uneven road surface. C. A. Steep ascent ahead. D. Road narrows uphill. Answers is C. A. Steep ascent ahead. This warning sign indicates a steep ascent or uphill gradient ahead. Drivers should be prepared for their vehicle to lose speed and may need to change to a lower gear. Question 23. What does this sign tell you about the road? A. End of motor vehicle road. B. Motorway ahead. C. Road for motor vehicles only. D. No motor vehicles allowed. Answers is C. Road for motor vehicles only. This information sign blue square with a white car symbol indicates a road exclusively for motor vehicles. Certain slow-moving vehicles, cyclists or pedestrians may be prohibited. Question 24. What does this sign warn about? A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. B. Slippery road section. C. Road works ahead. D. Uneven road surface. Answers is C. Road works ahead. This warning sign indicates road works are taking place ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, be alert for workers, machinery, changed road layouts and temporary speed limits. Question 25. What must you do at this junction? A. Pass the obstacle on the right. B. Pass the obstacle on the left. C. Choose either side to pass. D. Stop and assess the obstacle. Answers is A. Pass the obstacle on the right. This mandatory sign blue circle with a white arrow pointing right around a central obstacle means you must pass the obstacle on the right side. It guides traffic flow around a hazard. Question 26. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. No left turn allowed. B. No U-turn permitted. C. No right turn allowed. D. U-turn is mandatory. Answers is B. No U-turn permitted. This prohibitory sign red circle with a U-turn arrow and a diagonal line through it means no. You are not permitted to make a U-turn at this location or junction. Question 27. What does this sign warn about children? A. School zone minimum speed. B. Children likely to be present. C. Play area. D. Pedestrian crossing ahead. Answers is B. Children likely to be present. This warning sign, a triangle with a black silhouette of children, indicates that children are likely to be in the area, such as near a school or playground. Drivers should slow down and be extra vigilant. Question 28. What does this sign indicate for parking? A. No parking allowed. B. No stopping allowed. C. Parking for residents only. D. Short-term parking only. Answers is A. No parking allowed. This prohibitory sign red circle with a single diagonal line from to means no parking. You are not allowed to park your vehicle here, though short stops for dropping off or picking up passengers may be permitted. Question 29. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A. Motorway or expressway. B. End of motorway. C. Road for motor vehicles. D. Priority road ahead. Answers is A. Motorway or expressway. This information sign blue rectangle with a white motorway symbol indicates the start of a motorway or expressway. Specific rules apply, such as minimum speed limits and restrictions on certain vehicle types. Question 30. What does this sign warn about the road surface? A. Or damaged road. B. Uneven road surface. C. Road under construction. D. Slippery road surface. Answers is A. Or damaged road. This warning sign indicates that there are potholes or sections of severely damaged road ahead. Drivers should reduce speed and be prepared to steer around hazards to avoid damage to their vehicle. Question 31. When are you allowed to use the hard shoulder on a motorway? A. For overtaking slower vehicles. B. To take a short break or rest. C. In an emergency or breakdown. D. To pick up or drop off passengers. Answers is C. In an emergency or breakdown. The hard shoulder on a motorway is for emergency use only. You should only stop there if your vehicle has broken down, you need to make an emergency call, or in other genuine. Question 32. What must you do if you are driving past a stopped school bus with flashing lights? A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Stop until the lights stop flashing. C. Pass if safe and no children are visible. D. Honk to warn children to stay clear. Answers is B. Stop until the lights stop flashing. If a school bus is stopped with its flashing lights on, you must stop in both directions until the lights are turned off and the bus moves, ensuring children can cross safely. Question 33. What is the correct procedure for indicating when exiting a roundabout? A. Indicate left upon entering the roundabout. B. Indicate left as you pass the exit before yours. C. Only indicate if there is other traffic present. D. Indicate right for all exits. Answers is B. Indicate left as you pass the exit before yours. When exiting a roundabout, you should indicate left as you pass the exit immediately before the one you intend to take. This signals your intention to other road users. Question 34. What is the maximum speed limit in a residential area without specific signage? A. 80 km per hour. B. 60 km per hour. C. 50 km per hour. D. 70 km per hour. Answers is C, 50. Unless otherwise by signs, the default maximum speed limit in urban areas and residential areas in New Zealand is 50. Always be vigilant for lower limits in specific zones. Question 35. When parking downhill on a road with a curb, which way should you turn your wheels? A. The center of the road. B. The curb. C. Straight ahead. D. Away from the curb. Answers is B. The curb. When parking downhill with a curb, turn your wheels towards the curb. If the brakes fail, the car will roll into the curb and stop, preventing it from rolling into traffic. Question 36. What should you do if an emergency vehicle approaches with flashing lights and sirens? A. Continue driving if it's safe. B. Pull over to the left and stop. C. Speed up to get out of its way. D. Turn on your hazard lights. Answers is B. Pull over to the left and stop. You must pull over to the left side of the road and stop, safely allowing the emergency vehicle to pass. Do not obstruct its path or attempt to follow it closely. Question 37. What is the minimum safe following distance in good conditions? A. 1 car length. B. A gap. C. 3 car lengths. D. A gap. Answers is B. A gap. The minimum safe following distance is a gap in good conditions. This allows you enough time to react and stop safely if the vehicle in front suddenly brakes. Question 38. When approaching a railway level crossing without barriers or signals, what should you do? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Slow down, look, listen and be ready to stop. C. Proceed if no train is visible. D. Always stop completely. Answers is B. Slow down, look, listen and be ready to stop. Always slow down, look both ways, listen for a train, and be ready to stop if necessary. Do not cross until you are certain it is safe and there is no train approaching. Question 39. What is the primary purpose of wearing A? A. To comply with the law only. B. To prevent serious injury in a crash. C. To keep drivers alert and focused. D. To secure you in your seat while turning. Answers is B. To prevent serious injury in a crash. Wearing A significantly reduces the risk of serious injury or death in a collision by restraining your body and preventing you from being ejected or hitting the interior of the vehicle. Question 40. When can you overtake another vehicle on the left passenger side? A. Always if the road is clear. B. If the vehicle ahead is turning right. C. On a multi-lane road at any time. D. Only if you are driving a motorcycle. Answers is B. If the vehicle ahead is turning right. You may only overtake on the left if the vehicle ahead of you is indicating a right turn, or if you are in a multi-lane situation where traffic in your lane is moving faster. Question 41. What should you do if your vehicle starts to aquaplane? A. Brake hard and steer sharply. B. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. C. Accelerate to regain grip. D. Turn on your hazard lights. Answers is B. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. If your vehicle aquaplanes, ease your foot off the accelerator and hold the steering wheel straight. Do not brake or steer sharply, as this can cause you to lose control when the tires regain grip. Question 42. What is considered a safe distance to park from an intersection? A. 2 meters. B. 4 meters. C. 6 meters. D. 10 meters. Answers is C. 6 meters. You must not park within 6 meters of an intersection or a pedestrian crossing. This ensures visibility for other drivers and pedestrians and prevents obstruction of traffic flow. Question 43. What is the primary rule for merging onto a motorway? A. Stop and wait for a clear gap. B. Match speed with traffic and find a gap. C. Signal and force your way in. D. Accelerate as quickly as possible. Answers is B. Match speed with traffic and find a gap. When merging, you should use the acceleration lane to match the speed of motorway traffic, signal your intention, and find a safe gap to merge smoothly and safely. Question 44. What does a broken white line on the road mean? A. No overtaking permitted. B. Overtaking is permitted if safe. C. Do not cross this line. D. Only allowed to turn left. Answers is B. Overtaking is permitted if safe. A broken white line indicates that you may cross it to overtake another vehicle or change lanes, provided it is safe to do so, and there are no other restrictions or hazards. Question 45. How should you drive when you encounter roadworks? A. Maintain speed and proceed. B. Slow down, obey signs, and be aware of workers. C. Accelerate to pass quickly. D. Turn on hazard lights and stop. Answers is B. Slow down, obey signs, and be aware of workers. Always slow down significantly. Obey any temporary speed limits or lane changes by signs, and be highly vigilant for workers and machinery to ensure safety. Question 46. What does a continuous yellow line painted along the edge of the road mean? A. Parking is allowed at any time. B. No stopping or parking at any time. C. Loading and unloading only. D. Emergency stopping lane. Answers is B. No stopping or parking at any time. A continuous yellow line on the curb or road edge indicates that you must not stop or park your vehicle there at any time, for any purpose. This often applies to clearways or bus stops. Question 47. When should you use your vehicle's headlights during the day? A. Only when driving on a motorway. B. In poor visibility like rain or fog. C. To signal to other drivers. D. When parking in a dark area. Answers is B. In poor visibility like rain or fog. You should use your headlights during the day when visibility is due to weather conditions such as rain, fog, or heavy cloud. This helps other drivers see you better. Question 48. What is the correct way to adjust your mirrors before driving? A. Adjust them to see the rear bumper. B. Adjust them to minimize blind spots. C. Adjust them for passengers to see. D. Adjust them only when reversing. Answers is B. Adjust them to minimize blind spots. Adjust your mirrors and side mirrors to give you the best possible view of the road behind and to the sides, specifically to minimize blind spots. This improves overall situational awareness. Question 49. What should you do if you miss your exit on a motorway? A. Stop and reverse to the exit. B. Make a U-turn at the next safe point. C. Continue to the next exit. And D. Drive on the hard shoulder to the exit. Answers is C. Continue to the next exit and never stop, reverse, or make U-turns on a motorway. It is extremely dangerous. Safely continue to the next exit and then find an alternative route to your destination. Question 50. What is defensive driving? A. Driving aggressively to assert your. B. Anticipating hazards and reacting safely. C. Always driving at the maximum speed limit. D. Relying on other drivers to avoid accidents. Answers is B. Anticipating hazards and reacting safely. Defensive driving involves anticipating potential hazards, being aware of your surroundings, and taking proactive measures to avoid collisions and reduce risks, regardless of other drivers' actions.